Hello and welcome to the Wild Man's Domain. My name is Danny George and right here next to me is one of the most poisonous animals here in Transylvania. Today we are tracking a very clever animal. So clever in fact that it chooses its breeding locations based on calculating the risks involved. And that's exactly how we're going to find it. We're going to look for potential breeding locations for this beast and see if we can find the specific markings of its presence there. Let's go! This is the type of habitat we are looking for today. A temporary pond, even a small swamp you can call it. However, it is lacking something very important. The beast we are tracking today leaves a very specific track in ponds like this, and that track is absent from here. What we can see here, however, are these big wolf spiders. I'm going to try to catch one and show it to you up close. Now, in small swamps such as these, leeches are very prevalent, especially this time of year. I don't recommend that you touch them if you see them, because they might transmit diseases, but they are nevertheless a fascinating creature to watch, and some of them are very medically important. This one is actually pretty small for this habitat. There are monsters out there, trust me on this one. It's very squishy, but at the same time unexpectedly strong. Let's set it free. Go, little buddy. Little swamp vampire. Remember, not every blood-sucking creature of Transylvania is a myth. While at first glance this place might not seem dangerous, we are actually in the middle of bear country. See? That there is bear's cat from a pretty big animal. But just like my friend Johnny Bravo isn't afraid to shoot his shot, I'm not afraid to be here today. Even though I don't have my dogs, so I'm feeling pretty vulnerable right now. Let's keep moving. Here next to me is one of the most poisonous animals here in Transylvania. These are the specific tracks I talked about before. They're very slippery, so they're a bit tricky to catch. But I'm the wild man. No beast escapes from me. It escaped. Hold on a second. Got you. So here in this mud-covered hand, I have one of the most poisonous beasts in all of Transylvania. Let's take a closer look at what it is. Are you ready? While this little toad might look very unassuming to some, do not make assumptions. It is one of the most poisonous beings around. This here is the notorious yellow-bellied toad. Why is it called that? Well, take a look for yourself. As you probably know, bright colors on animals such as these signify a very strong poison. Now you may be wondering, Danny, if you claim it's so poisonous, why are you holding it in your bare hands? A fair question. The answer is, it's only poisonous if you eat it. And I can already hear you all right now through the screen. But if it's only poisonous if you eat it, all I have to do is not eat it and I'm safe. You'd be correct. But imagine this scenario. You're on a hike with your dog. Since nobody's around, you decide to keep him off leash. And since he's on a hike and pretty thirsty, he sees a puddle such as this and starts to drink and accidentally swallows one of these. Now that's a very expensive trip to the vet especially if you don't know what happened to him, since you weren't around to witness him swallowing this toad. These little creatures feed on insects, spiders and other small invertebrates, and this right here, while it seems small, is actually an adult female. Now, if we look at the little pond from where I got it, you can see the spawn of this species pretty much everywhere. These are the specific tracks I talked about before. We're going to set it free right here where we caught it, and hopefully we can see it swim. We did not see it swim. So this has been one of the most poisonous animals here in Transylvania. Hope you liked this video, and we'll see you in the next one. Wild Man out.